Let me demonstrate the issue at hand. It's not supposed to be like that. Something broke again. Using a torque wrench to loosen lug nuts might not be the smartest idea, but I have my reasons. And the reasons are I've been drinking. It's 2 in the morning, so I can't really use the retro gun or the neighbor's gonna lynch me. So back to good old-fashioned elbow grease it is. Also, while everything is still connected, loosen the ball joint, because later on it will be painful. Also, if you were like a good cheapskate like me, you didn't buy the quality ball joints, you bought the ones that didn't include a hex head in the shaft. So if it starts turning, put the jack under the control arm and then it hopefully maybe come off. If not, engage the angle grinder. I was lucky this time, I prayed enough for the gods. I did tighten this fucker for good this time. Jég dupla viszkivel! Fuck the neighbors. I can't reuse the original hub carrier because it's so worn that the ball joint is just spinning in it freely, which is not ideal. This is supposed to be pressed in, tightened with a knot, and it shouldn't move. It does move. So I went and salvaged a pair of new hub carriers from the junk Panda. I've sandblasted them, gave them a coat of chassis paint, and installed the new ball joints. Pressing the ball joints in is a huge pain with a capital P, and you pretty much can only do it with a hydraulic press. If you can press your ball joint into your hub carrier without the hydraulic press, don't even bother. It's gonna do the same. You're gonna end up like this and have a fuck ton of wobble and shaking in your suspension. Don't go with that option. But if you don't have a hydraulic press or just don't want to fuck around with it, because I admit it's painful, there are options where you can get the hub carrier and the ball joint as a unit. I would go with that. It wasn't available when I ordered the ball joints, but it's not that expensive. I could get the ball joints for 3,500 forints, which I don't know how much is it in real money, but around 9-10 euros. And right now I can get the whole entire assembly for 7,000 forints, which is around 18 euros. So go with that, it's gonna save you a fuck ton of time. I ended up pressing these in, but it took a whole afternoon, so be aware. Back to smartphone, because the memory card got full. Torque on these is 60 Newton meters. Ball joint torque is 35. Nice. Once again, the answer is violence. $125. This should be easier if you have friends. That's pretty stable if I do say so myself. You can torque these on the car. It won't really be adjusting itself whenever you lower it. The only thing that needs to be tightened whenever proper load is the control arm. Everything else can be tightened in the air. I mean, you can't even get to this properly if the wheels are on, so.
Hell no, man. What the fuck?
Rear brakes are nice and new. I should probably refurbish the front ones someday. But it's good enough for now. If I ever take these apart, I will powder coat the calipers red and write Brembo on them. You might actually be able to get Brembo brakes for this. If you can get Brembo brakes for 124, it's the same as this. So you might be able to fit Brembo brakes on your Panda. I don't know why you would do that, but you can. pt.3 is the magic number. Back you go. Last piece of the puzzle, the Jesus knot. It needs 220. Mine doesn't even go that high, so it's gonna be 210 this time. Well, guess what? I found my razor. But, more importantly, check this out. Yeah, no depth wobble whatsoever. Now that is an improvement. I don't have a comparison point because I didn't film it how it was before, but believe me, at 90 kilometers per hour it was horrific and almost life-threatening. So I should have done this a long time ago, and you should do this too. So, key takeaways. Gentlemen, check your balls. Seriously, both of them. It's important. Other key takeaway: to save you the pain of getting a hydraulic press and fucking with it for an afternoon, order a set where the ball joint is included with the steering knuckle. It's gonna save you a fuck ton of time and pain. If you get that set, this whole entire operation shouldn't take more than an afternoon. As I've mentioned before, the link to the PDF manual is in the description, and if for some reason you want to see more of me, here are all the other shenanigans I get up to, and thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in the next episode.